you guys hear me okay? I'm gonna play a little demo, a little trailer. Okay, looks like we're on Facebook. We're good. Make sure the audio is working. Can you guys hear me? Oh no, hit it on iTunes. This is my song. This is my song. Are you guys questions? The music is loud on purpose right now. But are you getting feedback from the music? Does it sound clear? I have the music loud on purpose right now, but I want to know, is the music clear? Okay, you know what? I will chill the music for 1 second because honestly, I'm just going to have this go live for a second so people can come in for the next 20 minutes. But was the music clear, or was there some weird feedback with the music, or was it clear? Yeah, so if you join Autopilot, you get a bunch of stuff, guys. I'm actually making a huge freaking announcement right now. Like a mind-blowing announcement. And did you like me closer to the mic, James? My name is No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna even attempt accents because I can't do accents. I just embarrass myself. Anyways, all right, guys, I have a big announcement that I'm gonna be making as far as it's the same old shit. Join Autopilot, help me out, I help you win, but it's gonna be an even bigger announcement. And yeah, I'll try to talk close to the microphone. I should just get like, would it be cool if I was just like, if I got a microphone and I talk like this? All right, guys, what's up? What's up? Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1. But yeah. Did you not get a T-shirt at the Junk Expo? I'm actually going to get some more T-shirts printed. It's $50 a month. Government con. Wait, so are you a government con? GovCon AI expert. Government con artist AI expert. No, I'm just kidding. What is GovCon, my man? GovCon, government con, gov, or it could be like con is used for like events too, like we had a junk con. Oh shit, yeah, California. I have to order because we only had larges, so I'm actually gonna do a new order soon. But yeah, hey, Cisco, what's up, my man? So we got Premier One Holland, we got GovCon, we got California Monroe, Junk 180, that's James, Junk Removal Solutions, Premier, Jane. Oh, is that I'm trying to remember. You got we from JAA Junk Removal. Is that you, Jane? We got Brett Russell. We've got who else we got in the house? Guys, say something. What's up? What's up? So this is gonna be probably a pretty long presentation, guys. We're gonna go over a lot. I've done this presentation before, but I'm gonna start trying to do weekly public presentations along with the classes that we're doing. I'm going to go over all that stuff, Autopilot, the classes, but more so I want to teach a lot in case there's some new people in here. We're going to go over a lot of stuff. Hall, with Paul, Brett, Hidden Horizons, Wally. What's up, everybody? Jane, yes, sir. Welcome to the live, Jane. So, yeah, we're going to start at 3:05 PST. That's in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to put on a cheesy little trailer while I go use the restroom, get ready, and people join. Let more people join, and we're going to go over some really cool stuff. And I'll do some Q&A too. So guys, if you have Q&A at the end, this might be a 1 hour class, 2 hour, I don't know. But I'm going to try to do this weekly, okay? Because I want to start engaging with my community more. It's been a long time. The Junk Expo was crazy. It was amazing. Autopilot is like, we're getting there. It's been a long journey, and I need your guys' help. I need you to sign up right freaking now. So sign up because I got a lot coming. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna play a cheesy trailer that you may have all seen, but I'm gonna put it on until more people join, and I'll be right back in a few minutes. But I'm just gonna put this cheesy trailer on, so enjoy the cheesy trailer.
Before Andrew Thompson was old enough to drink, he earned about $2 million building a MySpace site. How much of this drive came from the fact that you had some kind of burning desire to succeed in the world? School wasn't giving it to you. You weren't getting it back from the high school girls. And here you found an opportunity in coding up a business and you weren't going to let it go. How much of that is true?
I've always had drive. Always. Nobody I know around me has ever built a business. I just always have wanted to build something, and it was the internet. I mean, I've always wanted to make money off the internet. Ever since I found out you could, I've always wanted to be a millionaire. I've always been driven to make money. I just always have wanted to build something, just constantly working on that.
Jobber, jobber. Let's put on my music. All right, so we'll put the tunes down to right about here.
I go to loud places to search for someone to be quiet with.
I have no musical rhythm. I'm glad you love autopilot. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Christopher Lee Bauer, what's up? SoCal. Where in SoCal are you, Chris? Where in SoCal are you, Chris?
Will take you higher than I took you. Didn't I take you to
This is the vibe song, guys.
higher
Vibey song.
places you can't reach without me? Reach
Break it up because the song just goes too hard. You guys ever notice like the sync to the beat? I know this is what really killed me. This is really crazy. You guys ever notice? I saw a TikTok on this the other day. It made me laugh. The crazier the beat, right? Like, for example, like electronic dance EDM. The crazier the beat, the more disgusting of a face you make. So like, go listen to a really cool beat, like, and you'll just realize you go, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You make a more gross face. It's kind of funny because you do, like, you really do. You go, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know. The TikTok made it funny. Just thought I'd pass along that. Okay, so James, can I just say, as an old guy, I never understood how Facebook supplanted MySpace. We traded a lot of creative freedom with So, okay, that is. I made a lot of money off MySpace back in the day, and I fucking loved MySpace. MySpace changed my life. That's what made me my first $1 million when I dropped out of high school. Millions. I made $2.5 million when I dropped out of high school. 17 years old, dropped out of high school, built some stuff with MySpace. And MySpace was insane. You know, you copy and paste the CSS code. Well, I didn't need to copy and paste. I know CSS and HTML, but a lot of people would go to like generators and copy and paste all these codes, pimp out their profile. And it was like, it was super cool. But what's up, Ashton? Hey, what's up, man? Ashtonal. Then what got you into junk removal? Christopher. Oh man, you don't know my story at all then. So, the MySpace thing and Facebook thing, I think I want to say what got me onto Facebook was the exclusivity of you could only be in college. So since I was an outsider and I wasn't allowed in because I never went into college, I wanted to get in. So when they finally opened up the whole college, not only college, what made Facebook interesting to me back in the day was that you can, I don't know if you remember, everybody was changing their names on MySpace, like to like fucking crazy things with symbols in their names and stuff. It was almost impossible to find real people on MySpace. When you went to Facebook, you can actually like find real people. So I think the exclusivity and the fact that people couldn't just make their names weird symbols. Need that mic that connects you to your shirt so I can hear. Oh, I know, right here. So I could technically just, let me crank up here. Let me try this. Tell me if this helps, guys. I'll put this mic in front of me like this. Hold on. Put the keyboard over here. Let me crank up the mic volume. Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got the mic right here. Yeah, so now, Frank, what's up? Todd, what's up? Todd Wolf in the house. Trunk Monkeys in the house. Yeah, I should just connect the mic like a lavalier or a wireless mic, but yeah. Is this better if I do this, guys? By the way, I went to the Tesla Diner. The Tesla Diner in Los Angeles, Hollywood. Pretty freaking crazy. All right, how many people we got in here? All right, so we lost some people. So we're gonna go over a lot of cool stuff today. I'm gonna teach you guys how to get leads in like 5 million different ways. We're gonna do a Q&A. I'm also going to tell you guys this new offer that I'm gonna make a video on it next week. It's gonna be pretty epic. Basically, just sign up for Autopilot, you get a whole bunch of cool stuff. But I'll break it down for you. But we're going to go over a lot of cool shit. I think a lot of cool shit in this video and this presentation. Hopefully you guys learn something, and then we'll do some Q&A at the end. Because if you guys win, I win. If you win, you use my software, which makes me win. It's a win-win. And then if you win, I win, we all win. It's a win-win-win. It's a triple win. Yeah, the only problem with leaning in, that's going to be quite annoying to lean in every single time. But I'll try. The gain on here too. Hold on, let's try. Here, let me try the gain. See, we have the gain right here. So if actually, what are all these little knobs do? Honestly, I don't know what all these knobs. What does that sound like now? Because there's this knob. Here, let's just put the gain up. Here, tell me if this helps. Testing, 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 testing. Hello? Hello? So I'm putting the gain. Does that help if I put the gain up? Because now the gain is pretty, I feel like, oh yeah, the gain is definitely doing some action. There we go. Testing, 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 testing. Testing. Well, I gotta be testing, test. Okay, so is this live recorded? I can come back to it and listen. Yeah, this live will be recorded. All right, guys, we're gonna give it a few more minutes and we're gonna get this party started. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, so how does that sound? Is that too loud when I'm talking this loud? Is it okay? Is it too extreme? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. What else do we got in here? Let's see. Ooh. That music. So, all right, guys, go get some snacks, get some water. We're gonna dive in T-minus 6 minutes. So let's get some people to join in here. We got 26 people, guys. We're gonna go over a lot of stuff. This would probably be a 2-hour presentation. We're gonna go over an insane offer that I have if you use Autopilot or you join Autopilot. Probably the most insane offer I've ever done. So Autopilot's $50 a month. It's FSM CRM. So let's give it 5 more minutes. It just hit 3 o'clock. I want to get as many people in here as we can, but we are going to go over various ways to get leads, regardless if you use Autopilot or not. We're going to go over everything. I'm going to do Q&A, and I'm going to tell you guys about an insane offer that you can't refuse. So invite your friends, invite your family. So I'm going to go get a snack. You guys get a snack, use the restroom, and then let's get this party started in 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutos. We're going to put on some tunes while I go get a snack.
I go to loud places to search for someone to be quiet with, who will take me home. You go to loud places to find someone who will take you higher than I took you. Didn't I take you to higher places you can't reach without me? Reach without I go to those places where we used to go. They seem so quiet now. I'm here all alone. You go to new places with I don't know who, and I don't know how to follow you. Higher places you can't reach without me. Reach without
It is time. The time has come. It is time for you guys to learn how to become millionaires in your junk removal business. Okay? Or maybe not millionaires yet, but do $1 million gross. Okay? You guys ready for that? You guys need to stop dicking around, and it's time to get serious. So everything that I teach you, I expect you to do. And if you don't do it, don't come back to my channel. because I only hang out with people who take action. So if you guys take action and you're ready to learn, go ahead and say, let's go, Andrew. Or say autopilot or fuck yeah. No, jokes aside, but I'm serious. Say something in the comments so I know everybody's here. Let's see how many people are here right now. Let's go. Okay, so if you have questions in the comments that are relevant to the certain topic and it's contextual or relevant to what I'm talking about, you can ask it. Otherwise, we will do a Q&A at the end, okay? I'm going to go through this presentation. I got a lot to teach. There's a lot of slides in here. And let's get with it. Let's go. We got Jamie in here. We got, okay. Is that it? Can I get some more? Can I get some more hellos? And fuck yeah, Jacob Harvard. I thought I said Harvard. All right, so let me share my screen. And let's get this started. Let's make sure. Google Ads, is there any? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of click fraud programs. And I mean, Google, of course, has click fraud built in. And there's click fraud services out there, but I mean, at the end of the day, we'll talk about that. I'll probably do Google Ads separately. Actually, I'll bring a guest on for Google Ads. Save all these questions for the end, guys. These are really good questions. Facebook or Google, click fraud, Facebook versus Google. Great questions. We'll save it for the end. Ask questions relevant to what I'm talking about. Save your questions for the end that aren't relevant or that, whatever. So let me share my screen. Okay. I'm assuming you guys see my screen now. If I go into slideshow mode, I won't see your comments. That's the only problem. All right. What's up, Brian? What's up, Nathan, Todd, Pedro, good stuff. Jamie, Jacob, do you guys see my slide? I'm not going to go into slideshow mode because if I do that, I won't see your guys' comments. So let's just close this. That's pretty good, right? Is that okay, guys? Can you guys see everything? Let's put on Do Not Disturb. Make sure nobody bothers me. All right. We good? You guys see everything clear? What's up, John? Yes, this will be live. What's up? Okay, we got James, we got James, we got Jane, we got John, we got Nathan. Okay, I'm going to dive in. Let's get this party started. All right, guys, my goal with this presentation is to help you guys get leads and to sell you into, slide is visible. Okay, James, I thought you scared me. Is to get you guys to 20K a month. Why 20K a month? Because if you guys are on the truck yourselves with your husband, your wife, yourself, and you don't have like a lot of overhead. You don't have crazy payroll. You're not spending a whole bunch of money on Google Ads. Your margins should be 50%, give or take. So this puts you at 6 figures net profit net a year. So give or take, my goal is to get you at $100,000 after your expenses. So that's why 20K is the goal. Technically 17K is like technically the goal of 50% margins that put you at 100K, blah, 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 blah. So that is the goal. Real quick, I'm going to make this quick. Don't worry. For those of you who don't know my story, just because I'm very curious, how many people don't know my story? How many people don't know what Andrew has done? Just type it really quick. I'm not going to spend too much time here because I want to get to the meat and potatoes of this. I don't want to waste your time. I promise we're going to get rocking and rolling. And speaking of which, hold on. We got to get my face on the screen. Hold on. 1 second. God, I got to use this program more often. 1 second. Answer the question while I get my damn face on the screen because where's layers? Hold on. So who overlays? Okay. Where's overlays? There it is. Camera. There we go. Okay. There's me. Yeah. Is that better? Now we got my little face in there. Who doesn't know my story? Who's Andrew? Jeffrey, shut up. Shut up. Okay, so you probably all know my story then. So nobody, not a single person? Okay, let's keep moving then. So in my first 14 months, I on YouTube I say 1 year, but technically it took me 14 months to let's go up here. Actually, if I do this, sorry guys, I'm setting up as well. Okay, is that good? Correct, Jamie. So, in my first 14 months, and to the best of my knowledge, I am the only one that I know of in the YouTube world that has done this. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It's just I'm really good at Google Ads. I've been a programmer my entire life, so I figured this stuff out really fast. I spent $300K on Google Ads, give or take. It was just shy of $300K, and I hit 1.1 million my first year. And I filed my tax returns for almost a quarter million, and that I personally took home. And I was off the truck and off the phones by month 6. Off the truck and off the phones. Pretty wild. Like, honestly, it's kind of crazy to me even today. I had 2 locations, 8 employees, 8 full-time employees, 3 VAs, 2 of them doing phones, one personal assistant who helped me do like social media stuff from the Philippines. And I had an entire team from the Philippines answering my phone calls. You can go to my YouTube channel and listen to all of the phone calls. It's insane. My wife is from the Philippines as well. But yeah. And when I say by month 9, I was off the truck by month 6. Off the phones, like fully everything, completely off everything by month 9. It was a long process, but actually it's not long. It's pretty short. What do you up your ads? What do you up your ads by? Okay, yeah. All these questions I will answer. After 28 months and 2.2 million in sales, I sold for $225,000. $225,000 cash buyer. Now, a lot of people ask, like, Andrew, why would you sell for $225,000? What, like, if you're doing 1 million a year? We'll talk about that later because that's a whole nother conversation. It's a young company, and you go based off EBITDA, which we'll talk later about. Okay, so but there is a reason why I only sold for $225K. That sounds like a small number when I'm doing 1.1 million, but we'll talk about it later. I'll answer the questions. I did all of this with less than 5K. I did all this with a horrible credit score. My credit is now 750. Like, one of the bureaus is 720, one of them 750, one of them 780. I have a phenomenal credit score now. I had a shitty credit score, and I had about $4,000 when I started. I rented a box truck for $400, and this was during COVID when we were all getting free COVID money, and they were paying your rent. I don't know about you, but COVID paid my rent for a little bit, and then it came down to the time where they stopped paying your fucking rent, and I had to start really figuring something out. So that's my quick story. I was at a time of desperation when I started my junk removal business, which is the only reason I got into junk removal. So it's kind of like insane that this is now my life path for the next 10 to 15 years. Building Autopilot for you guys, this is not a short journey. So I've been in junk removal now since 2021, 4 years. It's been 4 years. And now I'm building Autopilot, which it's going to take me 5 to 10 years to successfully launch and scale and sell Autopilot, or whatever. So it's just kind of crazy. So anyways, with that being said, what we're going to talk about in this presentation, guys, is how to get leads without spending a fortune. So this is not a Google Ads or a Facebook Ads conversation. This is going to be, how do you get to 20K without Google Ads? Now, we all know I did it with Google Ads, but I've talked to 1,000 companies. I have talked and I've done grassroots stuff myself. I've done everything. Social media. I've done it all. Scraping, mass emailing, mass texting, everything you could fucking do under the sun, I've done. And I don't want to, I hate to be this cocky motherfucker, but I may have not cracked short form social media like junk teams. but I've cracked everything else. I know it all. So if you guys want to learn anything, scraping, mass emailing, Facebook ads, Google ads, grassroots, anything and everything, social media, getting business from social media, cold mass phone calls, mass voicemail dials and ring drops, everything under the sun I have done and successfully done because I have been doing internet shit my entire life. So please pay attention, and I hope that I can help you guys. And I'm not trying to be cocky, but I've done it all. I know how to do this all. So like I'm here to help you guys. But you have to buy Autopilot. I'm just kidding, but I'm not kidding. So what we're not going to be talking about in this presentation, we're not going to be talking about networking in general. We're not going to be talking about business walk-ins and selling to property managers. If you guys actually, hold on. How many people do we have in here right now? We have 40 fucking people in here. 40 fucking people. If you want, because we're going to go over digital shit right now. We're going to go over like what I'm good at. If you guys want, I know somebody who can teach all this shit, but I need you guys to comment right now so I know if you guys want me to do a presentation with this guy. If you guys want to know how to sell to property managers and persons and how to join Chamber of Commerce, how to do community involvement, how to work with domestic violence victims, how to do BNI, how to do business walk-ins, how to do trade shows, how to sponsor Little League events, how to do volunteer cleanups. If you guys want to know this shit, I'll get him to speak fucking next week and do an entire 2-hour presentation on what I won't be teaching. So I need you guys to comment right now if that's something of interest, because I will line up the guy that is the top G of this stuff and will teach you what I'm not teaching right now. Because do I know how to do all this? Sure. Yeah. I don't know how to sponsor Little League events, volunteer cleanups, trade shows, community involvement, Property Managers Association, real estate something association. I forget. If you guys want the OG top G, I'll teach this on YouTube next week. So just let me know. Is that a yes or no? Anyways, I'm not going to be teaching this. We're going to do some digital stuff. Junkasaur, Nathan. I guess that's only 2 people. Fuck, 2 people out of 43. I'm not going to, never mind. I'm not going to do it. If only 2 of you are going to say yes, I'm not going to fucking waste my time. So never mind. I'm not going to get somebody to next week to do that. All right, what are we going to do? Why focus on getting leads? Why is leads important? I mean, this is obvious. Okay, we got a few more comments. We'll do it. So, this is a stupid slide. Fuck that slide. What is this cheesy shit? Okay, sorry. These are the slides I meant to take out. We know leads are important. We need leads. I'm not going to go over this. This is stupid. What the hell was I thinking? These are some cheesy ass slides. Okay, marketing quadrant. This is something I came up with. Okay, guys? The marketing quadrant is kind of like the sections that I've defined of your gross revenue where I think you should focus. Okay? If you're doing less than $5,000 a month, we want cheap and fast, because guess what? We need leads now. We have no fucking money. How many people, and be honest, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. I don't care where you are. I'll just judge you a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. I would never fucking judge you but I need to know how many people here right now. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Who's in quadrant number 1? Less than 5K. I want you to say 1 right now. Quadrant 1. Who's in quadrant 2? 5 to 10K. Cheap and slow. Who's in quadrant 3? Fast and expensive. Who's in quadrant 4? Slow and expensive, 20K a month. So I want to know how many quadrant 1s, quadrant 2s, quadrant 3s, quadrant 4s. If you're in quadrant 1 and you're doing less than $5,000 a month right now, you need to focus here. If you're in the 5 to 10K range, you need to focus here. How many 1s do we have? Be honest, because I need to know where to focus and talk a little bit more. All right, we got 1s. 1s. Okay, there we got some 2, 3s. Ooh, we got some 4s. Okay, we got some big ballers in the house. All right, big ballers. Just so you know, my highest month was $143,000. Not trying to brag. But I'm going to help you guys get there. 4, 4. Okay. So, all right. We got a lot of ones. We're all over the place. We're going to focus up here for now, but we'll teeter around the fucking board. So let's go. So quadrant 1, guys, fast and cheap, right? We are in the fast and cheap quadrant. This is the shit you got to do. Door knocking, door hangers, yard signs, maxed out. Okay, boring shit that you don't want to do. Okay, Facebook group posting, all the cheap Facebook stuff, but it works. Okay, text remarketing, that's not really applicable if you don't already have a list. So Craigslist, lead gens. By the way, guys, lead generators and lead aggregators. Okay. We're going to talk about lead generators and lead aggregators. Do we have that in? Oh, shit. Where did I go? Oh, no. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Let me see if this is the slide that I have the lead gens and lead aggregate. Okay, good. This is indeed the presentation with all of that good stuff. All right, cool. So lead generators, you guys have heard of Go Load Up, Get Dimension, Check Sammy. I want you guys to remember lead generators and lead aggregators. We're going to talk about those later, okay? If you're having a hard time reading the screen, I could go full screen, but the problem, is that better, guys? I can't see the problem. Oh, you know what? I can load. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to load the comments on a different device so I can see your guys' comments. Just chill right here. All right, is that better? So I'm not going to be able to see the Facebook comments if I have it like this, but all right, so wait, am I here? Is this like that far behind on the live? How many seconds behind is this? So these are the things that you guys want to focus on. I won't be able to see your comments if you're on Facebook, only YouTube. Is this better now? Whoever said, Nathan, is this better? So I'm not going to, if you guys look at this, if you're in the $5,000 to $10,000 range, it doesn't mean you should not only focus here, okay? If you're in the $5,000 to $10,000 range and you get an offer for something like you get a really good, it doesn't mean don't work on SEO, right? That's insane. That's insane. Just because you're not doing $20,000 a month doesn't mean you should not do SEO, okay? And I hope you guys see my cursor. It means don't spend $1,500 a month or $500 or $1,000 a month on SEO. Ooh, I forgot about this one. It means don't spend a fuckload of money on SEO. You need to focus on, okay, so if you are doing less than $5,000 a month, do you really think that you should be doing networking events and ghost routes are actually networking events or community involvement? If you get an opportunity, yeah, do it. But don't focus here because you have no fucking money. Okay? So that's all the quadrant is saying is focus on, you need cheap, fast leads. Okay? fast and expensive, Google ads, Yelp ads. They're expensive and they're fast, but they work. So anyways, these are the quadrants, and we're going to deep dive into the quadrants in, let me see how many people we got watching right now. Text remarketing is remarketing to your clients that you've already served, Eduardo. So if you have 500 clients, 100 clients, 50 clients in your database, you can reach out to them every quarter, every biannually to offer them a discount on services. Okay, so we're going to deep dive into each of these in my 6-month program. We're going to go through every single one of these in my 6-month program for those of you who sign up for Autopilot at $50 a month. Okay, let's talk about the 4 corners method. It's going to be covering this section right here, this quadrant. The 4 corners method, guys. This is very simple, and this is so basic. If you are in the first quadrant, this is what you do. Ghost routes, yard signs, door hangers, and EDDM postcards. Now, before we get to EDDM postcards, hold off on those, okay? There's a secret trick to EDDM postcards, but ghost routes, yard signs, and door hangers. If you have no money and you have no business and you're just starting, this is the quickest way besides spam blasting social media to get business, okay? Ghost routes, yard signs, and door hangers. So I want you to think about this. I wish I had a map here. Imagine a neighborhood or a map, and you're driving around and you're parking in the corner on the major intersections, or the Whole Foods or the Ralphs or the grocery stores, and you're driving around. And then you also put yard signs everywhere on every major intersection and outside of every major neighborhood. And then you also get 1,000 door hangers, and you go to every neighborhood and you do door signs on every neighborhood, and then outside of every neighborhood and every major intersection, you do yard signs, okay? So you're hitting them from 3 different angles. You hit the neighborhoods, you have the yard signs. As soon as they leave the neighborhood, they see it at the grocery stores, they see it at the major intersections, and then they see you driving around with a branded truck. You're parked, maybe you're not parked, maybe you're just driving. Decals are so important, wraps or decals are so important. You have to save up to get branded as fast as possible. We call this the 3-corner method because you're hitting them with door hangers, yard signs, and ghost routes in the neighborhoods that you think have money, right? You should know your cities and counties. Then you do EDM postcards. They open up their fucking mailbox, and guess what? It's you again for the 4th time. This is like, if you have any hustle, you would just do this, and you could get to $10,000 a month just doing this. EDDM postcards cost money, but it doesn't. There's a trick. We're going to talk about it at the end. You can do 10,000 houses with postcards for free with minimal effort. Ghost routes means you find the most beneficial routes to you driving around where people see your trailer or your dump truck with your big ass lettering, or you park at a grocery store with it propped up where people take photos and see you. So you have yard signs at every intersection of every popular neighborhood, of everywhere you want to go, everywhere that you could think of. You've done every neighborhood with door hangers. Then you start driving around every day. And then you park, you drive, you park, you drive, you put yard signs, you do door hangers, and then you send out 10,000 postcards for free to every house. That's what a ghost route is. You figure out the route that makes the most sense to drive, park, drive, park, drive, park, put out yard signs, drive, park, put out door hangers, drive, park. This is what you do. This is... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. We are in the cheap and fast, okay? I mean, you're going to post on Craigslist every day, too. $5 a day. You're also going to be on the lead generators every fucking day. You're also going to be running Facebook You're also going to be doing these 3 Facebook techniques, okay? And that's supposed to say door knocking, not door knowing, door knocking. Okay, this is extreme, but it works. Okay. So that's the 4 corners method, guys. If you have no money, you save up every penny you can. $200 to get yard signs, to get 100 yard signs. $250 if you get the bigger ones. If you get it with the stakes, $320. Door hangers, cheap as shit on Vistaprint. Okay? So in a perfect world, $350 here for yard signs, and then 1,000 door hangers for $100. I forget the price, and then these will be free. Okay, so $400, $500, you're ready to hit the races. It's Four Corners method. Yard signs. Do it like this. Simple. Don't branded yard signs you deal with later. Okay, with your logo and shit later. You need to make sure the county and the fucking sheriffs aren't going to arrest you and fucking fine you. You're not going to get arrested, but they'll send you a fine. You only do branded yard signs in customers' yards when you ask for permission. Okay? You leave a branded yard sign in their fucking yard after you've done a job and you give them a discount, and then guess what? What's the best referral? A neighbor is the best referral. A person telling the entire neighborhood is the best referral. That's when you put Jedi junk removal with little Yoda in their yard. The unbranded signs with the tracking number you put everywhere else if you're in a strict city or a strict county. Okay? Fuck what everybody else says. Fuck them. Do what I say. Trust me. Like I said, if you need to get, here's the 18 by 24s. These are the standard yard signs. If you don't have enough money, you get these ones. The bandit signs, 12 by 18, $129 for 100 of them. Okay? Put them everywhere. Do it every week if you can. If you can't afford it every week yet, get your first 100, get some money, and then you order these every single week. So you have 100 yard signs every week. I want you to put out 400 yard signs every month until you can afford to play with the big boys. Craigslist. Craigslist is different every state. All right, every city, every state. It's a little bit different. The popularity of Craigslist works great for me. Here's my ad on Craigslist. I posted it in this city where I started, Thousand Oaks. I posted it twice a day, 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. This is where I believe my first job was from Craigslist. Okay, so don't sleep on Craigslist. It's $5 a day. You post in LA, you have to post 5 times a day because there's so many people in Los Angeles. But I was in Ventura County, Thousand Oaks, Ventura County. I only had to post twice a day. But give Craigslist a try. $5 a day, every day. That's it. It's $150. Twice a day, $300. See how it goes. Use tracking numbers. Now, here's the big one. Can anybody do me a favor and open up their iPhone and tell me how many contacts you have? How many people are with us live? So how many contacts do you guys have on your phone? This is something that most people probably won't do, but I did this because I have balls and I don't give a fuck what people think about me because I don't care. And you should not either. When you start a new business, the first thing you should do is open up your phone. I have like 800 contacts. And you record a video of you saying, hey, where's my phone? Oh, it's right here with the comments. You go, what's up? Hey, guys. Sorry if you're an ex-girlfriend. No, but hey, guys, if I haven't talked to you in a long time, maybe it's been a year, maybe it's been 2 years, maybe we're friends. I'm just making this video because I started a new business, and it's a junk removal business. I don't know if you need anything removed. I don't know if you know somebody who needs anything removed. It would mean so much to me, blah, 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 blah. And you send that to all 800 people in your phone. Okay? Do you know the amount of praise and respect you'll get for reaching out to 1,500, 200 people in your phone and sending them a personal video message one by one? Just saying, hey, I'm starting a new business. Just do that. Family, friends, associates, coworkers, ex. Maybe avoid the exes, but don't sleep on just blasting your contact list, guys. If you're starting this, if you are in this quadrant, if you are here, there is no shame in anything. Stop being a pussy. Okay? And just do it. Because there is money here. So, I mean, guys, if you can get to 10K a month if you fucking do the Four Corners method and you put out 400 yard signs a month. Jeffrey, what are you talking about? And you post on Craigslist every day, and you text everybody in your phone, you will fucking get to $10,000 a month guaranteed. Call me if you don't. And I will fly out there and see if you're actually, oh, sorry, the camera's right there. All right, guys, are you getting any value? We haven't even fucking got started. We have not even got started. We have a lot to go over. Are you guys getting value from this so far? Matthew Gross, 914 contacts. Nathan, marketing, exactly. Okay. Are you guys getting value? And we're just getting started. We are just getting started. All right. Let's dive into the big one, Facebook. How do we capitalize and maximize Facebook? The odds of Facebook. I'm talking about the dude in the comments claiming 15K. Wait, who's got 15K? Wait. Oh, I didn't know government con artist was talking about his monthly income. If he's got 15,000 contacts, shit, bro. Brett, yeah, we can talk about that. We can talk about that at the end. Let's talk about Facebook, guys. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Facebook. The art of Facebook, guys. So Facebook there's a lot of different ways to market on Facebook. Multifaceted. You have groups and you have your profile. We got good old Matt Vick right here. Matt and JoJo. We all know Matt and JoJo. Now, yeah, Christopher, we'll go over the free EDDM at the end. So groups on Facebook. Now, you don't want to advertise. A lot of people make the mistake of advertising in the junk removal business owners groups. Don't do that. Do not post your videos in there. Don't post your company information. Don't be that person. Don't do that. You are joining different types of groups, which we're going to go over. Your profile, you have your personal profile and you have your business page, right? Your personal profile needs to become one with your business. You become your brand. As you can see, Matt is now his brand. This is his personal profile. Okay? Think about that. Matt Vick's entire profile is all about junk removal. So if you're going to take this business serious, you need to be willing to do this. I think and I know your personal profile is more valuable than your business page. Your business page can become valuable when you start running Facebook ads aggressively, okay? But your personal profile is where you build relationships and you start adding people in your area and you start conversations and you start posting in groups and your personal profile is very important. You need to put a professional cover image, a professional profile image, cover, profile image, your intro, all that stuff. Now, you need to post you doing real life stuff too. Matt constantly posts when he fishes, constantly with him and his wife, and then in between he posts about junk removal. You need to treat your personal profile like a real personal profile, like you're a human, you do human things, but you also have a business. It's very important. Facebook will become one of your most important assets. And you see how he's 3K followers? He's got roughly 3K friends too. It's just when you convert your personal page into a professional page. So you have a business page and you have your personal page, which you convert into a professional page, which just means you get more analytics and blah, 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 blah. Okay, and verify it. Verify it. Get the check mark. Matt needs to get the check mark. I have the check mark, okay? So here's mine. Here's Carson's, right? We take it serious. And I added tons of realtors on my profile. And you're going to do the same thing too. You're going to add realtors and people in your community, people in your city, people who might need junk removal, okay? Here's an example. It was called Dispatch before it was Autopilot. Here's Carson. He's crushing it. All right. So once you convert your personal page to be one with you, you are your business. You become one with your business. Okay? Do you understand? Jason, when will the pre-sales start? Oh, we got scammers in here. Okay. Brian, yes. Can you? Okay. Anyways, so now what do you do with this personal profile? You guys need to start joining Facebook groups. So find real estate groups, find city local groups, buy sell groups, yard sale groups, buy sell free groups. There's donation groups. There's community groups. There's real estate groups. There's just type in your city and start joining every group. Okay. Now, yes, you will hear that most people will start spam blasting every group about junk removal. That is one technique, yes, but that's not what we're going to do yet. You are going to take your personal profile and you're going to go through, start with the real estate groups because realtors are more likely to bring you business. And you're going to start adding them. Okay? 100 to 1,000 people a day. I had my VAs from the Philippines do it, and that's why I got maxed out at 5,000 friends really fast. But you can cap out at 5,000 friends, but you can have unlimited followers. Okay? So I have like 500 real estate friends when I first did this, but then then when I converted to doing my app, I wanted to add junk removal people. So most of my profile is junk removal business owners. All of my 5,000 friends. Okay? So think about when I post anything about Autopilot, junk removal business owners, see me. You are going to add 100 to 1,000 people per day. You're going to get rejected by Facebook 50% of the time, but eventually you will get 5,000 friends. And what does that mean if you have 5,000 friends from real estate groups, buy-sell groups, Los Angeles, Westlake Village, Playa Vista? These are all different cities that I lived in. But point is, you want to do the cities close to you, and you have 5,000 people in your area. Then when you start running ads to them, boosting posts to them, their friends will see it. Their friends will see it. Your community will see it because you are friends with 5,000 fucking people in your community. So then when you post, 5,000 people see about you. So 5,000 people see what you're doing. But trust me, it gets more powerful than that. Facebook is not retarded. When you have 5,000 friends and you start boosting posts to 5,000 of your friends in Los Angeles, they know who to boost it to. Here's an example of one outreach. We haven't even talked about outreach yet. We're just adding people right now. We're adding friends, okay? We have not talked about spamming Facebook groups, which is what everybody does. Everybody spams Facebook groups. That is a technique. I'm going to teach you how to do that in a much better way. I will teach you that shit. By the way, guys, I got to use the restroom. If you're getting value from this, can I get some comments? Because you guys are like really quiet. If you're not getting value, say, fuck you, Andrew. Turn off the live. If you're getting value, say, Andrew, you're crushing it. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. Comment in the chat right now. Todd, if I said the F word less often, I wouldn't be authentic to my true self. I was raised by cussers. But yeah, I try to not cuss as much, but sometimes. So think about it like this. When you go see a movie and they cuss, do you go to the director or the scriptwriter or the person who wrote the book and say, hey, your movie sucked. You should have taken out the F word. You don't go to the artist and tell them to. That would actually be so rude of you to do. The scriptwriter would tell you to fuck off. Because even though I'm not acting or performing, educating, art, whatever you do, if you cuss, that is part of your performance. So if you can't go to a play, and if they cuss in the play, there's sexual content. You go to an actor or director and you say, hey, you know what? I liked your movie, but you should have said the F word less. You should have shown nipple. They would say, go get fucked, because this is my art. So when people cuss and they tell you to stop cussing, it kind of bothers me, because that is what comes out and that is a part of the art. So I'm not saying anything about you, Todd. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, if you don't like the cussing, put an F on the movie. Rate me an F. Anyways, let's get fucking back into the presentation. So add 1,000 people a day. You're going to do that with a VA, right? That is how you get to 5,000 real estate agents fast. Now, I am serious. Max out your Facebook. Max out your Facebook as fast as you can, because this will become your most powerful asset. And then you do the same with your business page. Invite all of your friends to your business page. Post on your business page. Take your business page just as serious, but your personal page is more powerful. Okay? So here's an example. I reached out to this real estate agent. I wanted to buy his group. He had 19,000 people in his Facebook group. And I asked him, can I buy your group? Now, you're probably asking, Andrew, why would you want to buy a real estate group for, 19,000 members? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can figure out why. I can change the cover banner. I can post and do whatever I want. I can go live inside the group. I can own the Los Angeles real estate group. He wanted too much money. He wanted $20,000 for his fucking group. But guess what? He hired me as a junk removal, specialist or whatever. That's what I call it. So anyways, outreach is important. Now, when you add everybody, you're going to reach out to them. You are going to start messaging every real estate agent. I expect you to add everybody, build up your community, build up your profile, make it look badass, cover image, profile image, have a badass Facebook like mine, and start crushing it, and then start outreaching to every single realtor you've added. Now, you don't need to outreach every normal person that you've added, but I would definitely outreach the realtors, the contractors, property managers if you could find them, all that shit, okay? So outreach to them, the people that can bring you more leads, okay? So that is standard profile, building up your Facebook profile. Outreach, which is adding people and then messaging them. And so adding a bunch of people and messaging them. Now we're going to talk about marketplace outreach. This is different. This is we're going over all these tactics because we're talking about the first quadrant. Quadrant number 1. We have to have every tactic, which costs no money. Right? We need to find the most effective way to get leads cheap and fast. Okay. So these aren't, actually, I was going to say these aren't scalable, but that's a fucking lie. These are scalable. Actually, just kind of hit me. I was like, oh my God, this is super scalable. You can spam blast the shit out of this if you did this right with like VAs. And anyways, this is one technique, marketplace. So the marketplace is where people list stuff for free. They list stuff for sale. And we all probably have heard, go reach out to them and give them an offer. Go either pick it up for free and resell it, because you have no money, or tell them, hey, I'll pick it up for $50. I'm sorry, sir. Like, if you can't find anybody to sell it, I run a junker. Be a nice person. Don't do this if you have a crappy profile. Look good. Look professional. Look like you know what you're doing. And give them a deal. So many people will mass message outreach on Facebook Marketplace, on the free section. Just find everything for free and send 100 messages a day. I know people who do this all day, every day, and crush it. All right? This is just Facebook technique number 2. Andrew wants to own the world. Jobber. You're cracking it. Dan Farley, awesome meeting you at the expo. Dan, what's up, my man? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, marketplace posting. This is a more difficult one. You'll get deleted quite often, but a lot of people like to post in the marketplace. So there's outreach to the marketplace, then there's posting in the marketplace. A lot of people get away with this. You'll see you can post, but Facebook does delete these. But this is a technique if you are in quadrant number 1. It takes 0 time to repost on Craigslist. It takes 0 time to outreach on Facebook. It takes 0 time to message and post in the free section and post in the marketplace section. It takes literally, you can do everything that I said in the span of 1 hour. If you are in quadrant 1, you need to live and breathe this shit until you get to quadrant 2. Period. Or get really good at the networking stuff, which I said I'd get another speaker on the networking stuff next week. Okay? So post in the marketplace section, but realize Facebook will probably catch you and delete this pretty fast, but it doesn't stop you from doing it over and over. Group posting. This is the classic, like, spamming groups. So you're going to join 50 to 100 groups, right? You're going to find every single city group you can, every real estate group, every group in your area that you possibly can, and you're going to post an ad. Now, what I want you to do different than this is don't look like some AI bullshit and put a photo of you and your family. This whole logo thing, and you need to make sure the first photo is so personable. It needs to be up close and personable. And if you don't have a family and it's just you need to be smiling in front of your truck. You need to look like you live in this community. And you're going to post this like in all 100 groups. And you'll notice that a lot of groups will delete you and decline you. And then you'll be stuck down out of those 100 groups down to your last 20. Okay? And those 20 groups you'll do every week. And you'll post the same post every week in these 20 groups. Okay, that is spamming groups, all right? But it is a technique that will bring you business. If you combine this with 5,000 friends, a personal profile with a good cover image, and you're crushing it in every avenue of Facebook, you guys will do well. And it's insane to me. Like, I'm just like, it gets me excited because I remember this shit. Anyways, any questions so far, guys? Oh, what's up, Kevin? Kevin is teaching next week, by the way, on Wednesday. And I haven't even got to the special announcement. I'm going to do the special announcement later. How many slides do we have left? Gosh darn. Damn, it's already 4 o'clock. All right, so you guys having a blast? Facebook group posting bonus. Ooh, this is the bonus tool. We're going to skip this one because this is special. We'll save that for next week. Social media. Oh, man. Guys, we are on slide. Where are we? We're on slide. Wait. What slide are we on? We are on slide 45. There we are. Out of 74. All right, guys. Who wants me to go? I'm gonna stop it here and do Q&A. Unless you guys want me to keep going for a little bit more. I'm gonna save this slide. This is a gangster hack that we're gonna save for next time. Who wants me to keep going? Because I'm going to take a break and do Q&A. I'll continue this next week because there's a lot. There's a lot to go over. I'm going to do this every week. We're going to go deeper and deeper into each slide, but EDDM free. Okay. I can skip to EDDM free real quick. I think I have it in here. Where's the EDDM free? All right. How do you send 10,000 postcards to people's houses for free? Because this is normally cost you $3,000. You can search people's routes on EDDM, every door direct mail, right? And you can literally pick the neighborhoods you want the postcards to go to. Look up this guy right here. Go to this video right here, High Response Marketing. He'll teach you how to do it. In essence, you're taking, instead of one single postcard, you're taking a giant postcard, you're putting different businesses on it, and you're selling that position to local businesses. So you're going to call up a local restaurant. You're going to call up a local moving company. Maybe not. That might be too close to you. You're going to call up whatever, and you're going to curate what 5 to 8 to 10 businesses you want on this giant postcard. Who would not pay $500 to go to 10,000 houses? So this comes down to you selling. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 on each side. 16 businesses. Now, to go to 10,000 houses is usually, I think, $3 to $4,000. So I think it's $3,000 divided by 16. That's $187 per. What restaurant would say no to you putting their business? So then they imagine you get a giant piece of paper in the mail with discounts to 16 different local businesses in your area. Guys, if this is not blowing your mind right now, I don't know what to tell you. You can make money off of it. You can make $5,000 a month off of this. I want you to think about if somebody came to you and you owned a restaurant, a sushi restaurant right downstairs, and you showed them a postcard. You printed out this postcard. You said, hey, I'm doing EDDM. And you explain everybody knows what USPS EDDM is. And you explain this to them. And you say, I'm sending out this postcard to 10,000 houses. I guarantee you, without a shadow of doubt, will they pay $500 to be on that spot when all you need is $187 to break even? Now, do you have to call 16 businesses to break even? Yeah. Can you do 8 businesses and charge more? Can you do 4 businesses and charge more? Yes. It is up to you. You design this card. You put their logos and their offer on it. That's it. You go to USPS.com and you pay and you ship it. Now, where do you get these printed? All the details I'll teach later. Right? We'll go over the details later. But the concept is simple. There are people who do this and they, instead of charging $187 per slot, they charge $500. So by the time this is done, they're making $5,000 profit a month just doing EDDM resales. This is not hyperbole. This is real. This is like, if you are good in person and you could sell a little bit, I guarantee you I can walk into 10 restaurants and I'll sell them on the spot $187 and break even. And guess what? You are one of the, if you haven't figured it out by now, you're the first junk removal company on there with a 10% off. Do you get it now? Do you understand? It is you who creates what offers go on here. You pick the nail salon, the tanning salon, the go find mom and pop shops. This is like, if you don't have money and you don't have a junk removal business generating more than $5,000 a month, go do this right now. Why wouldn't you? I can walk downstairs into 20 restaurants, 20 mom and pops, and I can sell. Now, you need to know what you're talking about with EDDM. You need to have an example flyer made. You need to be in your logo, your gear. You need to have an example of this printed with your company on here, with an example of all the restaurants you imagine, all the local businesses you imagine. You need to pre-do this and print it and go show them and be like, hey, give me $200 right now you will go to 10,000 houses next week. It is that simple. Anyways, guys, we have 40 more slides to go through. Did you guys get any value from this? We haven't even finished, guys. We haven't even fucking finished. We have so much to go through. We have like another, we're on slide 45. We have another 30-ish slides to go through. So what I'm going to do is next week, I'll finish the rest of the slides. Did you guys get any value? Let's do a quick Q&A for a few minutes. So, all right, ask your questions, guys. Let's get this party started. I hope you learned something. And, while you guys are asking your questions, let's talk about autopilot. So, I'm going to post a video. I'm running a new offer on autopilot right now. This will last. We're going to do 100 spots. How to stay busy in the winter. We'll talk about, okay, so I'm going to do 100 spots. It's $99 a month. You are going to get, oh man, I should probably like craft. I haven't even thought this up yet. You're going to get a 100-page website, which it was the 80-page website that I gave the OG investors a year ago. Okay. It's $99 a month. You're going to get 3 classes a month training, my 20-hour course, a 100-page junk removal website, which will be SEO optimized. It is going to have everything you could imagine. It is going to come with junk removal, 20-hour course. I need to just share my screen on this. There's the advanced investor course that I had a year ago, which teaches you Facebook ads, teaches you Google ads. It teaches you literally everything you could ever imagine, gives you a 100-page website, and it's junk removal and dumpster rentals and demolition. So you can choose if you want all 3 on your website. It's going to come with autopilot. It's going to come with 4 classes a month. Louis Vandervalk, Kevin Hess, me teaching, and a Q&A at the end of the month. 4 classes a month for 6 months, coaching, mentoring from the greats. Yeah, so much shit. It's $99 a month, and it starts now. 100 spots, ends next week, because that's, the first class is on Monday with Louis Vandervalk. I did my first class yesterday or 2 days. Yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to sign up for this 100-page website, and I can demo all this shit right now. Well, no, I'll demo it next week. So 20-hour junk removal course, and then another 20 hours in advanced scraping, mass emailing, Facebook ads, Google ads, video editing, everything you could ever imagine, all bundled into one, that I would normally charge $10,000. Like, I kid you not. We have investors who paid $5. They also got stock in the company. Big difference. And they have a lifetime subscription to autopilot. Big difference. Big difference. But you get fucking the best website in the world, all of the training in the world for 6 months, mentorship, a course, the most sophisticated shit I've ever taught with mass emailing, scraping, video editing, Facebook ads, Google ads, everything you could ever imagine, for $99 a month for 6 months. And then it drops to $49 because the mentorship's over and it just goes to normal autopilot price. So I'm trying to sell 100 spots at $99 a month. So if you guys want this, we're going to teach the EDDM. We're going to teach we're going to teach everything. I'm going to teach you how to hack NASA. I'm going to teach you how to take down fucking Elon Musk's satellites, even though I need them because I love the Starlink. So we don't want to take down his satellites. I was just joking. We're not going to do that, okay? We're not going to hack the satellites, but I will teach you how to hack your life. I will teach you that. I will teach you how to hack your life and change your life and go from little version of you to successful version of you. Okay? Okay? Jokes aside, I'm being funny. I don't even know if that was funny. That probably wasn't funny at all. I'm trying to be funny, but I don't know if I'm funny. If you're already an autopilot subscriber, you're already included. You don't need to pay for the upgrade. You don't need to pay me $99 a month. If you're already an investor, you've already You're already included, okay? So, everybody from this point on, now, you will not get stock in the company. You will not get you will not be able to just call me whenever you want, but you will get everything else. The OG investors, they got stock in the company, so they're going to become millionaires just from being stockholders. So let's come on, Q&A, guys. Q&A. Joshua Miller, I've been putting off a CRM. Yes, man, hit me up. Dan Farley. Dan, what's up, man? My man Dan. How can I salvage all my contacts from HC? Oh, Dan, that's easy, bro. Dan, hit me up. I will help you with that transition or send you some training videos on how to do it. Eduardo, my man, hell yeah. Brett Russell, how to stay busy in the winter. Now, here's the thing. I'm not in a winter state, but I've talked to at least 1,000 junk removal companies over the last 4 years, right? At least 1,000 people. The obvious answer is be prepared, save up, right? Like save for the winter. The second is add additional services, dumpster rentals, moving. Now, does everything slow down in the winter, like moving and junk removal and dumpsters? Absolutely. But you can offset it by adding labor-only services, handyman services. Add everything that you can under the whole fucking kitchen sink, right? Dan, bro, you give our email address to Workies on the jungle. Dan, I keep getting damn emails from that 50% off to switch. Wait, Cisco. Wait, Cisco, are you serious? Wait, hold on. Seacon, is that Seacon junk removal? Is that you, Cisco? Are you actually serious about that? Because I can't tell if you're kidding. Because that would be fucking wild. Because no, I didn't say anything. Are they actually offering? I need to see the email. Are you serious? And yes, check out your website, Junk Removal Solutions. Tammy, check out your website. You'll see that I added 2 of the cities already. I figured out what the issue was. Can you go check really quick? I added 2 cities. And it was a really weird issue. It took me a minute to figure it out, but I figured it out so I can add the rest of the cities tomorrow. But yes, go refresh and see if you see those other cities. Guys, snow plowing is an obvious one. Driveway, like I said, add labor services. That's the last thing you want to do. I get it. But online booking, is there a way we can get some sort of unique tracking idea to a lead source? James, yes. Good question. Because right now, online booking tracks to one lead source. We are going to make that available so you can have multiple booking forms with different lead sources if you want to. We don't have it right now, but that is actually kind of an easy thing to add. We can do. Hey guys, Q&A. I'm going to wrap up. So ask your last questions. All right, guys. That was fun. So if you guys want to sign up, text me, beat me, call me if you need to reach me. Running this special for 1 week, $99 a month. You get $20 million of value. I'm not even kidding. Maybe not $20 million, but 100-page website. And you know what? Next week, I'll actually go over everything. I'll show the website. I'll show the content. I'll show everything you get. But it's going to be some mind-blowing stuff. So 100 spots, $99 a month. If you guys want to sign up, contact me. And thank you so much, everybody. Nobody's asking any questions right now. It seems like besides there's no other. So cool, guys. I'll talk to you in a bit. I don't see any questions. So as always, I leave you guys with this. Success is often covered in dirt, but so is gold at one point. Toodles! Whoopsh.